There are growing concerns tonight whether Cleveland police can fairly handle a homicide investigation that involves the mayor's grandson. The county prosecutor's office says Frank Q. Jackson is a suspect, leading several city leaders to call for CPD to hand that case over. So too is the victim's family. News 5's Amanda Van Allen live for us right now at the police department. Amanda, the victim's mother tells you she's worried about getting a fair shake.
Rob, she says she is terrified her son's murderer may never be brought to justice. She also tells me she's confused as into why the Cleveland Police Department are determined to hold on to this case when there is a perceived conflict of interest.
She's not only devastated.
It's so hard for everybody. It is. It's hard for us to accept.
She's frustrated.
I feel like I'm just being shoved to the side, like they don't care.
Andrea Parra's son, Antonia Parra, was killed 2 weeks ago near West 51st and Clark in broad daylight. And since then, she says Cleveland police have not reached out.
Have not called me, not once. Not once. Said nothing.
Andrea says there is no way her son will ever get justice as long as CPD is handling the case, now that Cleveland Mayor Frank Jackson's grandson is a suspect.
I wish someone else would take over the investigation because I don't think that we're going to have a fair chance.
Authorities have already confiscated a car linked to Frank Q. Jackson in connection with the investigation after a witness reported that car's license plate driving away from the crime scene.
I cry, but it's hard for me to cry because I feel like if I cry, I'm not helping him. I got to stay strong and do what I can to fight for my child.
Several council people and the county prosecutor sharing Andrea's sentiments, calling for CPD to hand over the case.
Let's have the transparency, let's bring in an outside investigator and let the chips fall where they may.
And if we do not find and arrest any suspects, there will always be significant questions as was this investigation conducted as it should have been because of the potential conflict.
To be clear, Frank Q. Jackson is a suspect in this case, but he has not been formally charged with anything. Now, the Cleveland police chief, he is the only person who can decide to turn this investigation over to another law enforcement agency. And according to a spokesperson tonight, as of right now, he has no intention on doing that. Live tonight at the Cleveland Police Headquarters, Amanda Van Allen, News 5.